Hi, Libra. My name is Ginger, and I'm going to read tarot today for you for the consciousness of Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Whenever this video reaches you, that is when you need to hear the message. And I am going to be a little honest with you right now. I am hoping that I read in the paper tomorrow or hear or see a YouTube video tomorrow about, the Martians coming to take Donnie and his staff on a ride to Mars. I'm looking forward to that day. Maybe Elon will join them. Anyway, the great thing about tarot is that I can forget about all of that and raise my vibration and just read tarot for you guys. So here we go. So if you're enjoying the videos, please like and subscribe. Leave a kind comment in the comment section. I would really appreciate that. And let's see. So, probably one of the reasons I'm agitated about politics is because there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of agitating things happening, energies coming our way from the skies. So I'm not an astrologer, so I can't really talk much on that, but I just watched a video giving me a lowdown on some information. So you may be agitated because, Saturn and Mercury and Venus are doing things that are agitating. We're going to have an eclipse in 4 days, I understand, or something like that. So a second eclipse this month. All right. All right, Libra, let's go. I'm needing to use my New World Tarot. I love this tarot. It portrays real people. So I feel like I need to portray real people tonight because I'm talking to real people. Okay. So anyway, I love this deck. It's really a beautiful deck because it really does show. I think there's a YouTube or something, Humans of New York, something like that. I don't know if you've ever seen that. I don't know if it's on Instagram. It may be on Instagram. Humans of New York, and it's just people, regular people telling their stories. And that's kind of what New World Tarot, the Next World Tarot deck. That's kind of how I feel about that. Hey, the sun came out. Good. Maybe my forecast about the Martians will come true. All right, here we go. So for Libra, my guides are laughing at me. They're here laughing at me. I know, I know. It's okay. It's okay. I got to have a good sense of humor. Um, so what do we have for Libra this month? I'm doing mid-month readings now rather than beginning of the month. I just feel like there's so many regular monthly readings out there for you that I figured I'd come in on mid-month and see how things are going. So tomorrow, Libra starts, the sign of Libra opens tomorrow. The gates open tomorrow. So happy birthday to Libras. I wish you well. My rising is in Libra. Everybody loves a Libra. That's what I've heard. So let's see. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you, Libra. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, we have, wow, this card comes up almost every reading, beginnings. I just love it. She's floating out of the clouds, into clear skies, out of the clouds and into clear skies. I love it. And there are balloons above her as she comes out of the clouds. So there's a parade. Oh my goodness, delight. It's the maypole. Wow, beautiful beginnings, delight, and inspiration. Wow. Love it. Beautiful cards. This is the soul coaching deck by Denise Lynn. Ooh, that looks like a nice new time for you, Libra. Delight. Well, I hope that you're taking some time off this month. I know that a lot of people go to see the leaves change and things like that. So I hope that you're taking some time off, because so that you do experience some delight in your life, and that you can have a new beginning. There's a lot of inspiration here, and we don't always know until it hits us upside the head that we've got some inspiration going on around us, because we humans are so busy sometimes we don't even know, and sometimes it can pass us by. I have the card of Temperance here for you. I'm pulling cards from the Power Archangels deck, just the major arcana, to help with the theme. So your theme is solutions. Archangel Zadkiel, he's got solutions for you, because you're having a new beginning, a delightful and inspired new beginning. Beautiful. All right, let's get into this tarot deck here. Let's see, what does Libra need to know? What does the consciousness of Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to know? This mid-month reading, for this mid-month reading. Your guides and angels, guides and teachers. What do they need to know? We have the Eight of Cups. Now, it's really funny. Sometimes I just don't remember. Eight of Cups, oh, oh boy, this is the card of the higher calling, of leaving what seems wonderful, something that there's no lack in it. You're leaving a situation where everything looks wonderful on the outside, but for you to stay would just kill your soul. It would stamp out your spirit. So you have to go, and where are you going? You don't know. See, it's a bright new beginning. Expect delight and inspiration. Expect solutions. Expect to be seeing clearly. So this card is not necessarily one of seeing so clearly, because it's a card really that says you don't know. Who knows where you're going to end up, but it's a divine calling. So it's the kind of thing that you can't say no to. You just can't. It wouldn't come up for you if it was not meant for you. So this is your situation, a divine calling. It says in the bottom here, abandon. Do it with abandon. Do it with abandon. Just go. Just go. Oh, wow. You have the 10 of Cups. Safety. It says safety at the bottom. 10 of Cups is the ultimate happiness, whatever that means for you. 10 of Cups. This mom and her son are safe. They may not live in the most beautiful place, but they do have a little yard, and they have some plants. It's her daughter, actually. She has a little girl. This mom and her little girl, they're safe. They have a kitty cat. Little girl has a cat. She's got some little toys to play with. So they have clothes, they have food to eat. They're safe. That's their happiness. Your happiness crosses this Eight of Cups. This card of abandon, of leaving behind what you used to love, but just sucks you dry now. Okay. At the bottom of the reading, the reason the reading is taking place, we have the Hanged Man. We have the Hanged Man because this is happening because you are becoming enlightened. And if you already feel enlightened somewhat, Libra, it's a much more deepened enlightenment. Wow, this is pretty heavy duty. It's not heavy duty. It's a big deal. Big deal, but it's in a delightful and inspiring way. Kind of big deal. Six of Wands, here you are. Jupiter and Leo, it says victory, Six of Wands, it's the victory card. This is in your recent past. So the reason this is happening is because whatever you were doing, whatever you accomplished recently, you were victorious in, and you brought a solution to a bad situation. Solutions. You brought a solution to a bad situation, to a situation where people were fighting and arguing and talking behind each other's backs and things like that. But you're not going to be doing that anymore. You're the victor. And that victory means you can release yourself from having to do that kind of thing in the future because it's sucking you dry. I mean, look at her face. You know, she's the victor, but she doesn't look 100% happy. It's like, oh, I'm so glad that's done. I need to get out of here. Yep. Oh, baby, here's your card, Justice. Woo. Oh, boy. This is at the top of the reading and points to the outcome. I love this card, huh? Justice. Don't overlook the flamingo, man. There's something, I just love those flamingos. There's something about flamingos. Anyway, yeah, justice is at the top. Oh, and in the near future, completion, you're going to be putting down, what does this say? This says Kamala and the something, but this deck was made years ago, so I don't know. But anyway, Ten of Wands, putting down that heavy burden. See, you're putting this down, whatever it is that you used to do, that you used to love, you're putting it down. You're putting down that heavy burden. You're putting it down. You're letting it go. Ah, we've got the Lovers. Gemini, Mercury, Air, Gemini, the Lovers. This is your energy. This is your energy, the Lovers. So that could be romance. It could also be, it's an exploration of love, of our identity, because our sexuality is about our identity, right? It's about our identity. So it is an exploration of what works for you and what doesn't. It's an exploration of what works for you. And that's why you're doing this walking away, because you need to discover something new about yourself. You need to try it out. The energy around you. So that Lover's card, yeah. It's not necessarily romantic love, but it is about your identity and how you view your own identity, how you identify yourself. In what way? Because you're not this anymore. You're not this. This is over. You're not this anymore. Okay. You have the Six of Pentacles and the energy around you. This is giving and taking. You see in this card, and the way you get to the Ten of Wands is being the giver, 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 giver. You're having to straighten things out with people and take care of them because they don't know how to do it themselves, and or they've never been taught. I don't really want to belittle people because a lot of us have not been taught basic important things. And so I think you were the person who goes in and gets things straightened out for groups of people so that they stop fighting. And so you bring solutions. All right. But now the Six of Pentacles is saying it's time for you to receive. It's a karmic energy, giving and receiving. We need to do both. We need to be the receiver sometimes. And so as you're figuring out your new identity, let people help you. That's what that card is telling me. Let people help you. Oh, the King of Cups. King of Cups. Beautiful. This is in your hopes and dreams. So I view the King of Cups as the emotionally mature man. I love the card because it's a woman, and she may be lesbian for all we know. She's in a wheelchair. And so it was pointed out to me in a group that I belonged to last night that, the King of Cups, he's not real comfortable in the realm of emotions, but here he is, the King of Cups. So he sits in the Rider-Waite, he sits in that cement chair floating on the ocean, which is, how does that happen? Because he's magical, that's how it happens. But he's very uncomfortable with emotions. Well, that may be for some people, but for other people, I think that they master their emotions, and in doing so, they become king, the throne of movement. So you are learning, you're already emotionally mature, Libra. I just got that. I mean, you are emotionally mature, but you're going through another beautiful time of understanding and enlightenment about, which is aiding your emotional maturity. Wow. See, and here you are. You have in the outcome the Fool. You've got a new beginning, a brand new beginning. He, here he is waiting for the bus. It looks like he's waiting for the bus, not the train. And he's got his lunchbox, and he's got this little dog with him and his water bottle, and that's about all he's got. And he's making a new beginning. That's you. Wow, these cards are really, wow. It's all pointing in the direction of new beginnings that are delightful and inspiring. And I see that you are a person, pardon my phone. I see that you are a person who does bring solutions for other people. You help other people to find their solutions. And there's nothing wrong with that, but when you're feeling like this by doing it, then something needs to change. And it looks like that change is coming into play right now. What a beautiful reading. 8 of Cups, moving on, a higher calling. 10 of Cups, your ultimate happiness. You have been in suspension. You have been the hanged man for quite some time. And in the recent past, you have been very victorious in a work that you used to love, but you don't love it anymore. It's something something needs to change, and you're going to make that happen. We have Justice at the top. That's your card, and justice is what you're looking for because it's in your heart. You're Libra. You're letting things down. You're putting those heavy burdens down of that work that you used to do. "Oh, I'm not doing it anymore." And you're finding out, who am I meant to be? Who am I meant to be? Because I thought it was that, but it's not that anymore. And I have the feeling that, I was saying in another reading last night that I feel as though from reading tarot for a while that, throughout our lives, we have 3 opportunities for major change, for a major change in direction. And this seems to be one of those major times of major change for you now. You have the Lovers. It's about your identity and discovering who you are through other people, by being mirrored by other people too. Yeah, the 6 of Pentacles, a karmic card of give and take. Give and take. Make sure you can be a receiver as well as a giver. You have the beautiful King of Cups on the throne of movement in your hopes and dreams. And that's emotional maturity, I think. That's self-acceptance. I think that's self-acceptance, huh? I like it. And then you have the Fool to go with the beginnings, the delight, and the inspiration. Yep. There we go. Love it. All right. Libra, I'm going to pull an angel card for you. So look for these numbers in your everyday life, these three numbers, or add them up to see what they come out to. If you get 111, well, maybe you need to look for the number 3 or whatever. Let's see what you get. See what the guides want you to see this week. 9. Oh, there, I love this. I can't make it up. 924, farewell. 7, it's time of spiritual change. 7, time of spiritual change. But you know what it looks like? The really hard part is behind you. It says farewell. Look fondly on what was. Look fondly on what was, because it's not anymore. It's okay to look back on the past with a thankful heart. Your angels see that you are letting go of things that once served you well, and they remind you that it's necessary to do so. Take a few moments now and connect to your angels as you visualize their loving light surrounding you. Send your angels and yourself gratitude as you let go of the past. Wow, amazing, beautiful. Thank you so much, Libra. What a beautiful reading. And please remember to like and subscribe. I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you the next time. Take care. Bye-bye.